To make these, you'll need 2 colors of blanket or chenille yarn, a 5.5mm crochet hook, some stitch markers, a tapestry needle, some safety eyes, a scissors, and some stuffing. We will start by making the head of the turtle, and for round 1 we will just do 6 single crochets in the magic ring. For round 2 we will do an increase in each stitch, which is basically just 2 single crochets in each of the 6 stitches we just made, and that should give us a total of 12 stitches at the end of round 2. For round 3 we will do a pattern of single crochet and increase in the alternating stitches, and this will give us 18 stitches at the end of this round. For the next 3 rounds we will just do single crochets in each stitch, which will keep our stitch count at 18. If you're using safety eyes, you can add them in at this point. I'm putting them between rounds 4 and 5 and having 8 stitches between them. For round 7, we will do a single crochet decrease pattern 6 times, which will bring the count down to 12. We will stuff the head now, and make sure to stuff the head firmly so that it's able to get its shape. For round 8, we will do a decrease 6 times, which will drop the stitch count to 6. We will now close the head, and we will do that by folding the head in half and single crocheting 3 across. But before we do that, we might need to single crochet 1 or 2 more to reach the middle of the 2 eyes. So for me, I'll just do 1 more single crochet, which will make me reach the middle of the eyes. We will now insert the hook back into the same stitch and get the stitch on the opposite side as well, and then just single crochet with both through, and then we will do that 2 more times to close off the head. Make sure the eyes are in the corner of the fold on both sides, otherwise just unfold and then do more or less single crochets as necessary, and then just chain 1 and cut off, and the head is done. We will now make the legs of the turtle, and for round 1 just do 4 single crochets in the magic ring. For round 2, we will do an increase in each stitch, which will bring the stitch count up to 8. For round 3, we will do a single crochet increase pattern 4 times, which will bring the count up to 12. Make sure you're crocheting the right side out, and if not, just flip it out like I am doing so. For the next round, we will just do a single crochet in each stitch, which will keep our stitch count at 12. For round 5, we will do a single crochet decreased repeat 4 times, which will bring our count down to 8. At this point, you can stuff the leg lightly if you like. I find using the yarn end just enough as stuffing for these tiny legs. For round 6, which is our last round for the leg, we will just do a single crochet in each stitch, keeping our stitch count to 8. We will now close off the legs by folding it in half and single crocheting across like we did for the head. But because we have 8 stitches, we will start from the next stitch instead of the same stitch. This means we can do 3 single crochets across, but there will be one stitch on either side still left, which is fine. And then do a chain 1, cut off the yarn. Go ahead and make 3 more of these legs so that we have a total of 4, and then we can start making the body. Before we start making the body, it's a good idea to weave in the end from the head. And don't worry about doing the ends for the legs, as they'll be hidden anyway. For round 1 of the body, I'm making 12 single crochets into the magic ring, instead of the typical 6 single crochets into the magic ring. This is to avoid having a cone shape on top of the turtle's body. But if you want, you can also do 6 single crochets in the magic ring and then do an increase in round 2 and continue from there. For round 2, I'm doing a single crochet increase pattern 6 times, which will bring the count up to 18. If you did 6 single crochets in the first round, for round 2 you can do increases, and this would be round 3 for you. For round 3, we will do a 2 single crochet increase 6 times, bringing the count up to 24. For round 4, we will do 3 single crochets increase 6 times, bringing the count up to 30. For round 5 we will do a single crochet in each stitch, keeping the stitch count to 30. In round 6 we will be joining the head and the legs to this body that we have made so far. So first do a single crochet, and then in the next 3 stitches we will join the head. So grab the head and then orient it in a way that the top is facing down, and then just take your hook and pass it through the head and the body to make a single crochet. Next we will do a single crochet, and then we will join the first leg. Similarly orient the top facing down, and then do 3 single crochets across. Next we will do 5 single crochets and then join the next leg using 3 single crochets. In the next stitch, make a single crochet, and then we will make a bubble stitch, which is just double crocheting 4 stitches together. So keep doing double crochets till you have 5 loops on the hook, and then you can pull through all of them. In the next stitch, just do a single crochet and then pull on the yarn to tighten the bubble stitch so that it pops out. and then we will join the next leg using 3 single crochets, and then do 5 single crochets and then join the last leg. We will now start decreasing to close off the turtle, but before we do that, we can tie these loose ends together just to make sure they're more secure. For round 7, we will do 3 single crochet decrease 6 times, dropping our count to 24. For round 8, we will do 2 single crochet decrease 6 times, dropping the count to 18. For round 9 we will do single crochet decrease 6 times, dropping the count to 12. We can now stuff the turtle and leave a long tail about 30 centimeters to close off the circle. To close the turtle, take the tapestry needle and thread your yarn through it, and then we will take the needle and put it through the front loops of the next 2 stitches like so, and that will tighten the hole as we go. So keep doing this 6 times till you reach the end. We can use the remaining yarn to stitch the head to the shell, and to do this we will bring the tapestry needle up near the head. And then take the needle through the head like so. And then put the needle back into the body, which will tighten the head in place. To secure this end, I like to go back to the bottom of the turtle and then just make a knot before we weave in the end, just so it's a bit more secure since we stitched the head to the body. We will now make the shell of this turtle, so grab your shell color and repeat rounds 1 to 5 of the body that we just did. And this is what it should look like. For round 6 we will do 27 single crochets and then make a chain 1 and then turn your work. After you've done 27 single crochets, you should have 3 left. At this point you want to do a chain 1 and then turn around your work so that you can start crocheting into the front loop of the previous round. It's probably a good idea to mark the back loop that we won't be using right now for the future, because we will come back to it after we're done making the front loop only single crochets. There's 2 types of shells we can make for this turtle. One is with the straight edge and one is with the ruffle edges. To make the ruffle edges, you want to do 3 single crochets into each front loop only. So we already did one, this is the second one, and then a third. And then we will move on to the next front loop and then do 3 more. If you continue making the 3 single crochets in the front loops, you will get the ruffle edge shown by the orange shell eventually, but I'll continue making the straight edge, and to do that I'll just do 1 single crochet in each front loop only. Once you reach the stitch marker, stop and remove it and attach it to the back loop only, just so it's easier for us to see. And do one final single crochet, which gives us 27 single crochets. For round 8, we will make the straps of this shell so the turtle can attach onto it. We will start with the stitch we marked with the stitch marker and do a single crochet in it. And then we will chain 6. And now we will skip the 3 stitches so that there's some space for the leg to fit into. So after you skip those 3, do 5 more single crochets. Next, do chain 6 again for the second leg and skip the 3 stitches before doing 3 single crochets. We will do chain 6, skip 3 stitches again for the third leg, and then do 5 more single crochets. Chain 6 again and skip 3 stitches before doing 1 final single crochet, and that will complete round 8 of the shell. Chain 1, cut off your yarn and then weave in the 2 ends left in the shell. We're all done crocheting now, and to strap it onto the turtle you just take it and line up the neck area with the open space, and then just strap all the legs in one at a time. Your turtle with its removable shell is all done now. You can experiment with making different colors, try make the ruffle edge as well, and you can also make things like a watermelon shell and any other fruit you can think of, or any other food items. Let me know in the comments if you want to see any tutorials on any of these other shells or any other things you can think of, and I can try make one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope to see you in the next one.